Happy birthday. Born on the 2nd of February is a very interesting horoscope to have. There will be plenty of creativity and imagination and your love for the arts. And even if you are in areas being a lawyer or a doctor or an architect or an engineer, you will still remain very imaginative and very creative, and this way you will stand out in any profession that you do. Yes, I can imagine you to be in the area of hairstyling or be a beautician or an interior decor or a singer or a musician or a dancer. So in any field of the arts, your horoscope is very welcome to do very well. Regarding compatibility, you are quite a compatible person, but you can show areas where you are arrogant, very particular, in the sense that when you look at little flaws in people, they grow in your mind, and then you become obsessive about them, and then people will say that it's very difficult to get along with you. It's not a question of lowering your tolerance. It's not a question of lowering your standards. It's a question of improving your tolerance. So try to do that, and your compatibility levels will be pretty good. Regarding character, you will be very moody, very changeable, very oversensitive to criticism, and as you grow older, you will become better and get a better handle on these situations. But while you are young, you will tend to also easily cry, and that's because the very sensitive planets are seen in you developing at a slow rate. One of your compatibility problems is to your career and to your business area, and this can be seen because you can be infatuated with careers. Somebody else who does well in a field of business or career, and you will want to copy that person, and that means infatuation. And also in areas of romance, there will be a lot of infatuation about you. Infatuation is when it's not really true long-lasting love, but a flash of wanting the other person very badly, and then it fades away after a while. I want to talk to you about 2017, and I'm going to explain to you how 2017 is going to do for you by talking about certain ages which I'm going to select. And let me start with the good ages for people born on the February the 2nd. Now, if you are the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76 or 85, if you are any of these ages in 2017, then you are going to do very well. Very well in career and business and be lucky, and very well as well in areas of romance and marriage. And you will be able to progress in whatever you start to do, and a good time to also make changes of any kind that you want to make. Now I'm going to use another set of ages to explain to you how problems can come to you if you are of the certain ages in 2017. So let's imagine that you are the ages of 16 or 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70 or 79 or 88. If you are any of these ages in 2017, you have to be very careful. The calendar year itself is not very steady, and if you are of these ages which I've just mentioned, your horoscope becomes very unsteady even more. So difficulties in career and business can become to the extreme. Difficulties in areas of romance and marriage can become very fragile, make romance and marriage very fragile. So you can correct this by being a person not arrogant, by improving teamwork, by being a person who improves the tolerance for others, not being very moody. And this way, if you can control these problems, you will give yourself a better chance to find success in all areas of your life. If you are none of these ages which I've mentioned, then you will have the middle road. You will have at times the ups and the downs, and be able to at least make it slowly on your own. The calendar year 2017 on its own is not very steady for you, and so ages are very important to connect with the calendar year. The calendar year brings about 35% of difficulties on its own. So the path and the progress is never very smooth. There's going to be a bumpy ride anyway. So it's important what ages you are to control this bumpy ride. Regarding health, I want to talk to you about your health. All I know is that you're born on the 2nd of February. I should also know one day your year of birth and your time of birth, and to look at your palms. Your palms are very important because they are your DNA. For example, your thumbprints and your fingerprints, nobody in the world can ever have. And the way the lines and the signs are formed on your palm, nobody will really have. So one day I'll be able to look at your palms. But in the meantime, let me give you some health tips. From what I can see, if you're a woman listening to me, then I do worry about your gynecological area, the area of the womb and the breast especially. So look into that. Look into that. And if you're a man or a woman, I would worry that your stomach is going to be very sensitive. And so you have to be very particular in what you eat. You cannot take harsh foods like too much chili or too much red meat, for example. So look after your stomach as well. Okay? Skin allergies are going to be seen. Stomach allergies will be seen. And also sinusitis is very possible, and itchiness to your eyes is also going to be seen. That's a form of allergy as well. And so if you have that, well, see the relevant specialist and look after your allergies. You can at least manage them well. Regarding travel, you will be a person who will love travel. And you will love it because of the beauty and the sights and the scenes that you want to see, and all the different people you want to meet from different countries, and all the cultures you want to also experience, and the food. You will be a person who will love food very much, whether in your own country or other countries. And you can be imaginative and creative enough to get into the business of producing programs in food or travel as well. There's a lot of imagination in your horoscope, so make use of it. Well, this is what I can basically tell you for this short meeting with me. And one day do go to Facebook and look me up and follow me and ask me questions. We can communicate. And perhaps one day on Skype, I can do your full horoscope, when I can have your full date of birth, including your year of birth, your time of birth, and to be able to look at your palms. In the meantime, happy birthday and goodbye.